Emphasizing the commitment to customer and passenger safety, Mazda's proud to have received 8 coveted Top Safety Pick Plus awards from the IIHS for 2025, more than any other brand. Come experience Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
We sent out a push alert that we're going to do this. I guess we got to do this.
I think so. So
Okay.
follow us along as we spin you around and introduce you to a 5-member team on this Tuesday morning. Hello, everyone. Look at this, introducing our newest official member, Sydney Goldberg.
It's official.
Actually, meteorologist
That's right.
Sydney
yes.
Goldberg.
Yes.
I don't think she signed up for this 9 News Now nonsense. He's like, what are y'all doing?
Sorry, you're stuck with
Yeah,
us.
I don't think I saw it on the paperwork.
No, it's definitely not in the contract.
Neither did we.
Ours either.
For what it's worth, yes. But reintroduce yourself here, as Jay-Z would say. Allow us
As
to reintroduce
Jay-Z would
yourself.
say.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. So I just recently graduated with my master's degree in meteorology, so now I'm a master in meteorology.
Oh my God.
Come on.
So I now have the official title of meteorologist. I graduated from LSU, but I graduated in geography, and so there's some certain qualifications that you have to meet to be called a meteorologist, and so I did that at Mississippi State. I know. Go Tigers.
Of course, you're
That's
still a
great
Tiger.
school.
Still a Tiger, but
Yes.
great
That's cool,
program
yeah.
there, and it was just a phenomenal experience. And so it's kind of a full circle moment. You know, I started here as an intern and never left.
We love that you're back here. You're actually a U High graduate too.
That's right. Yeah, I went to high school at U High, so you know, I've been on LSU's campus. Forever. It feels
A
like
Tiger through and through.
Tiger through and through.
You
You know,
did a
started
lot
as
of
Cub.
Oh my God, right. You when you were still going to school up there, you would come back, you would drive down here to see family, but you drive down here to come and work with us as well. The commitment to craft was exceptional. It was just remarkable to see. I gotta imagine though, not gonna miss that drive.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it was just straight I-55
Yeah.
and then a slight right on
okay.
I-25.
She's already.
And that was it.
And that was it.
And Sydney would tell me, because I asked about, it's Starkville, right?
Starkville.
I said, what
Stark
do
Vegas.
folks do up there for fun? And she's like, nothing.
Bless.
We could go to
Listen.
class.
Right. There's not a whole lot to do.
Yeah.
But you know, I tried all the restaurants that you could try, and you guys know
yeah.
I'm a
Yes.
Starbucks fanatic.
Of
The
course.
things we know.
And my second year there, they built another Starbucks. So
Really?
there
Oh,
was
there you
2
go.
locations
That's a big deal.
that I
They're
could
coming up over
frequent.
there.
Yeah.
They heard you were there.
Did you have a Raising Cane's? In
No
Stark-
canes.
No.
No Raising Canes.
That's pitiful. Pitiful.
I know.
We're gonna
Welcome
get
back
on that.
home. Yeah.
Well, at least it helped you
hometown.
to stay
You know-
focused.
Oh,
Point, Tico.
that's true. I was either focusing at Starbucks,
Yeah.
or I came home.
There's so much
Yeah.
not to do here. I have to go to class.
Well.
Right. Listen, I did go to a football game in Davis Wade Stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd that work out for him?
It didn't.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry about it.
It did not work out for them. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Sorry about it.
You know, I tried to, you know,
Yeah,
do some of
no.
the student
Sure.
activities, even though, you know, I bleed purple and gold. But we tried,
Sure.
and it was fun. It
Yeah.
really was. I made some great friends up
Yeah.
there, and it's really awesome to see everybody go into different cities and start their jobs. And
Yeah.
so I'm so fortunate that I get to come home to my hometown where I
Yeah.
started as an intern and started bothering Jared, like, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, it's no bother. I need it. This is the A student. This is the C student
Listen,
right here.
when we first met, we were team silver and gold.
Silver and gold.
Yes.
It's like gold and
Silver
silver
and
now?
gold.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
so
got good
good.
branding
Love it,
opportunity
yes.
to it.
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
I love it.
So if Sydney gets demoted, she'll be silver, and
Oh,
I'll be bronze,
All of our precious metals working well together.
Johnny A will go to Johnny B.
Oh, Johnny be good.
Johnny be good.
Johnny
Yes.
be good.
Johnny be never good.
True.
Oh, and Tico, thank you for filling in for Johnny while he's out
you're
for
welcome.
a
I
couple
love
days.
to hang out with you guys. The energy is like, yes.
I
In the
almost believe it.
Delirium or energy?
I almost believe that.
I mean,
know.
in the
It's
afternoon, we're kind of like
mellow.
more cool and
Yeah,
mellow.
the coffee's
the
worn
morning
off
is
by
like,
Wait a minute, more cool.
yes.
More
I mean,
cool.
not cool.
Okay,
I mean,
just making sure.
bad choice
Right.
of words.
Chill.
You guys are all cool.
Okay, thank you.
But chill.
I don't believe that
The
either.
evenings
As in
can be
cool.
chill.
Yes.
I knew we loved her.
She's just trying to find nice ways to say y'all crazy.
Yeah.
It's a different pace.
I love
How about
It
that?
is.
A different pace.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, because, you know, the
very
thing of it
polite
is, if we're not entertaining the folks at home, at least, you know, we got to entertain ourselves.
Exactly.
You got to stay awake through this marathon hour.
Yeah.
You
It's
really do.
definitely
Yeah.
a marathon.
Oh yeah, it's just
Pushing into the 7 o'clock hour.
look, we got producers who have been here since yesterday. That's how the shift works.
Emphasize on that.
Exactly. So yeah, this ain't coffee. Oh, sorry.
Share the bourbon with everybody, would you?
I'll pass it around.
Yes.
But the good drink goes to the one who can do the best forecast. Go.
Duel. She said,
Yeah.
Looks like Jared's gonna take it.
Unfortunately, I drew the straw on that one. Yeah, well, guys, we're going to see a little bit of rain later on
Yeah.
today. A lot of folks kind of disappointed they didn't see the rain yesterday, but many, many chances are still on the horizon. A little bit of sunshine out there as you're looking live over the downtown area, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. 79 feels like 83. Humidity's pumped up. Dew points are high as well. If we can clear the sky a little bit tonight, and I think we can do so a little bit later, we'll get a crack at this. The full strawberry moon, that's going to be tonight into early tomorrow morning. Now, technically, this is not a super moon, but the interesting thing, it's going to be the lowest full moon in the last 19 years. So just that fact alone should make it appear just a little bit brighter and a little bit bigger. Happy hunting on that. Couple of showers right now, mainly to the north of not only I-10, but mainly north of 190 as well. So we're talking St. Francisville, Clinton, Tangipahoa, and mainly to the north of the Hammond area. Really nothing more, nothing less. Getting the big picture, a few showers trying to get going out to the Gulf, and the nearest thunderstorm's big activity is well out to the west. But we do expect the future radar to actually build a little bit later today. So the graph says that we're mainly dry in and around Baton Rouge through about midday. And then as we get to the latter part of the day, here's 3 in the afternoon, and they've got thunderstorms going right around the I-10 corridor, and that should hopefully knock our temperatures down just a little bit. Then we see a lot of activity, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And once we get after 7 p.m., once it gets dark outside, we should see all those convective thunderstorms fall off the radar. Let's see if the HRRR says the same story. And for the most part, it does. Morning relatively quiet. Things build. They have it around 5 p.m. So the morning commute looking good, but that afternoon evening commute might be a different story. Meanwhile, we do have a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather later today going into the evening hours, but there is no tornadic threat. This is very low and limited, so we're not overly concerned about that. Dew points stay high over the next several days, so the moisture and the humidity, that stays high. But if we can get some rain at the right time every day, hopefully we'll keep those peak heat indices even a little bit lower than those upper 90s. It's going to be more to the humidity rather than the heat. We're tracking the tropics. We're not really tracking anything right now over in the Atlantic, but the Eastern Pacific is getting a real quick start on this season. We've got Cosme out there. We've got Barbara. They're both tropical storms. So they've got the B storm, the C storm, and this is probably the D storm right here. There's a 70% chance of that as they are off to a fast start. 70% chance here of showers and thunderstorms later in the day. Otherwise partly sunny with a high of 89 degrees. Then for tonight, we'll hold on to the chance of rain very early in the evening. Then we'll let go, and hopefully the clouds let go, and we'll get a peek at that full strawberry moon. We've got a lot of rain chances over the next several days, but this is mainly a typical summertime convective weather pattern where most of the activity you see here is going to mainly be in the afternoon, mainly later in the day. So they're not total washout days. And then we get through Father's Day Sunday, and then hopefully we start trending a little bit drier later on down the road in the 10-day forecast. It is now 7:10, about to be 7:11. Tico Fox in for Johnny A. How's it going?
Well, right now we're seeing an accident, Choctaw at Oak Villa, so try to steer clear of that or just be cautious as you travel around the area. Good news, no major problems to report on the interstates. However, we are seeing that volume reoccurring on 12 westbound around Denham Springs. Here's a live look at that volume right near Range. It's pretty heavy as you make your way towards O'Neill. Here's another quick look around. This is our shot right near the Amy River Bridge overpass. Only moments ago, this volume was pretty thick, but it's starting to ease up once you get past O'Neill Lane all the way out towards the 10-12 split. You're seeing a nice, easy flow of traffic. We'll be right back with more 9 News this morning.
Hey, real quick before you get going, there's a Second Chance Resource Fair that's happening today. Liz, this is for folks recently out of perhaps prison.
There's a lot to adjust
Yes.
to, whether you need transportation
Yes.
or perhaps finding a job. This Second Chance Resource Fair is happening today, and you can see there's 2 different QR codes to scan. One if you want to participate to receive the help, and the other is to provide that help. If you're interested, you can scan those codes. We also have this information waiting for you on the 9 News app and at WAFB.com.
St. George City Council set to meet a little bit later on today, of course. That's 5 o'clock. You know where their city hall is along Airline Highway. Going over the fiscal year, the special review of their funds, adopting several policies, procedures. Got to figure out the contract, right, with the road surveying, the evaluation. You can check it out live on the YouTube channel. We'll let you know what they do.
By the way, if you receive food through the monthly food distributions to the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank in Iberville Parish, today there's a recertification opportunity for you to recertify. There's 2 opportunities, one being the first event. You can make your way out there to the North Iberville Community Center. They're asking you to bring a photo ID. We'll remind you about that next opportunity, which happens to be next Tuesday.
Headed out on the water, the folks with the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries want to make sure that you are good to go. It's a properly fitted life jacket event. So it's you know where the Hilltop Marina is in Maurepas? 10 o'clock this morning. It's kind of a loaner program. So if you're headed out on the water, you don't have what you need, they're setting up kind of a kiosk right there. You can get what you need, properly fit it, get out there on the water safely.
Trying to make it easier.
Yeah, trying to.
Chances are we probably won't get on the water today, though, right?
Yeah, there's a better chance of storms later in the day. So not so wet right now, but the afternoon it's looking a little bit wet.
All right, here you have it.
So, I mean, I think a lot of folks down here, you know, fisher folk, they know exactly what to deal with when it comes to these summertime months and those storms. They know to get out there early and get out there late, avoid the mid-afternoon.
You really need to be careful. A lot of people are struck by lightning on
Absolutely.
fishing vehicles, on a boat, so that's dangerous.
Right.
Don't take seriously. See you.
Emphasizing the commitment to customer and passenger safety, Mazda's proud to have received 8 coveted Top Safety Pick Plus awards from the IIHS for 2025, more than any other brand. Come experience Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.